It's kind of like camouflage or leopard skin. Wild, Ruth. Oh my goodness, she actually uses pink toilet paper, not white toilet paper. Oh, and they had chicken last night. I was like, oh my goodness. Hello. In this lesson, we're going to use an idiom, silence is golden, and some pictures. We're going to use them together to create conversations. Ooh, exciting. First, let's start with the idiom. What does it mean? Silence is golden means to keep your mouth shut. Don't talk about what you heard. It's better to be quiet and avoid speaking. The word avoid means to not do it. So it's better to be quiet and not speak. Avoid speaking. Keep your mouth shut. Here's an example. I know you want to tell the boss how ugly his hair is. However, silence is golden. Don't be crazy and get fired. In other words, however, it's better to not say anything. It's better to keep your mouth shut. Don't be crazy and get fired. So the boss probably came into work with this new wild haircut, which really sucks and is ugly. And everyone's like, it's really nice. And someone just wants to jump up and say, your haircut is ugly. It's the most horrible I've ever seen. It sucks. The boss would be like, okay, I'm not used to that direct criticism. My response is, you're fired. Get out of here. So that's an example how you could use the idiom silence is golden. Let's move on. Okay, our first picture. And in a few moments, we're going to have a conversation, see what they're talking about. We can see the idiom over here. Silence is golden. First, let's talk about the picture. And while we're talking about and describing the picture, I'm going to hang out in my game system. Ooh, so nice. Okay, we have Ruth and Mary. We have two women, and they're one standing, one sitting, and they're next to the ocean. The location, the environment, I would say, is close to the ocean on the beach. This beach, I wouldn't say it's very good for swimming because you have all these rocks in the way if you want to, hey, I'm going to go jump in the ocean. I'm falling over the rocks. You also have tide pools, these little pools or mini ponds of water. When there's high tide, when the ocean comes in, it fills up, and this is probably covered with water here. When it's low tide, when the water goes back out, then it leaves some of the water behind, and those are called tide pools. Okay, let's talk about Ruth. Ruth has on black shoes, and it looks like white socks. I'd say black pants that are like stretchy pants because it looks like they're tight against her legs. Ruth's shirt. How do we describe Ruth's shirt? Makes me think of a leopard or a cheetah. The spots on a cheetah or a leopard. Except this one has red spots or pink spots, whatever they are. But, it also makes me think of camouflage. Camouflage is what soldiers wear or hunters wear in the jungle or in the woods when they want to hide and they don't want people or animals to see them. So it's kind of like camouflage or leopard skin. Wild, Ruth. Ruth also has a scarf on, and she's wearing a hat. You could call this hat a wide-brimmed hat, which means it has the part all the way around here. This brim goes all the way around the hat, and it just protects her from the sun, covers her neck so she doesn't get sunburned, and covers down over her forehead and protects her from the sun. Looks like Ruth is wearing glasses. I would say they're not sunglasses because it looks like they're not dark. You can see through them. All right. Mary is sitting down in a chair and looking out over the ocean, taking in all the sights and the wonderful waves. Mary looks like she has gray hair, and she has kind of a dark gray or brown shirt on, long sleeve. They both have long sleeve, which makes me think that it's a little bit cold, or the wind is a little bit cold. Mary is, like I said, she's sitting down. I can't quite see what her pants look like, so it's difficult to describe. I imagine she's not wearing shorts, because if they're wearing long sleeve and they're kind of covered up, probably not wearing shorts. Okay, I'd say Mary and Ruth are older women, maybe old women you could say, Looking at Ruth's hand, you can see how wrinkled it is, and there are a lot of wrinkles on her hand, and yeah, they're older women. You could say Ruth, if you describe her weight, I'd say she's a bit overweight. She's kind of large, portly, chubby. You could, if you want to be rude, you could say Ruth is kind of fat because her body size is large. Okay? So if I had to summarize this picture in just a couple of quick sentences, I would say I see two older women. One is standing, one is sitting, looking out over the ocean. Blah. Okay? So let's see. What are they talking about? Looks like Ruth is going to start the conversation. How long are we going to watch the waves? I'm getting bored. Mary, silence is golden. Ruth, you're ruining this beautiful moment. Ruth, you say silence is golden, but I'm hungry, tired, achy, and need a toilet. Let's add another comma there. All right. Mary, if you keep talking, I'm gonna take this chair and smack you over the head. Should probably say that with an exclamation mark. Okay, so first I'm going to make the idioms bold. This is the idiom that we're focusing on today, and if we make them bold, then it's easy to see them in the conversation and how they're used. Okay, hey, a quick check, nothing else to change. I'm going to say the conversation at regular speed. Follow along. Ruth, how long are we going to watch the waves? I'm getting bored. Mary, silence is golden, Ruth. You're ruining this beautiful moment. Ruth, you say silence is golden, but I'm hungry, tired, achy, and need a toilet. Mary, if you keep talking, I'm going to take this chair and smack you over the head. All right. Mary's the first one that uses the idiom, silence is golden. So she said, silence is golden, Ruth. Well, she could have also said, it's better not to say anything, Ruth. Oh, please keep quiet, Ruth. At this part of the conversation, she's still relaxed. She's not pissed off yet. Ruth says back to her, you say silence is golden. She could have said, you say it's better to be quiet, or you say it's better to keep my mouth shut right now, but I'm hungry, tired, achy, and need a toilet. The word achy, let's see, let's put achy into Google search and see what it pops out with. Achy means pain. It's like a painful condition. It's not pain that is going to knock you over and like make you pass out, but it's like a dull pain that just keeps going on. So if you have joint pain, your joints would be like your knees, your elbows, your hips, your ankles, stuff like that, where the bones are going like this or moving. If you have achy legs, like it says here, then your legs hurt. And it's just an uncomfortable pain that just stays and stays and stays, and maybe you need medicine or something. Let's see if we look at a few more pictures. I bet this person has achy feet. They feel achy and it hurts. All right, and this lady, her neck, oh, my neck just aches. I have an achy neck. Okay, all right. Let's go back to the conversation. So, tired, achy, that's what it was. So the two women, seems like they're very peaceful in the picture. However, Ruth has to pee. And Mary wants to hang out longer and enjoy the view and the ocean. So, I think I mentioned before, at first Mary is relaxed. She's just, feeling the good energy and the vibes. But then Ruth keeps going. And Mary just gets pissed off. If you keep talking, I'm going to take this chair and smack you over the head. Smack is another word for hit. to violently attack you. I'm going to hit you over the head using this chair. Now, if Mary is able to actually pick up the chair, that's debatable. We're not quite sure. But she threatens Ruth, right? She's pissed off. You better be quiet. I'm enjoying myself here, and you've ruined it. So I bet what's probably going to happen is Ruth is going to go inside, and Mary's probably going to go along too. Ruth is going to go to the bathroom and be all happy again. The challenge is that these two women are older, so it takes more time and effort to get out where they are. Maybe they have to pick up the chair, maybe it's a long walk, I don't know. So Mary probably doesn't want to just go there and then quick leave. She wants to stay for a while, enjoy the view, and relax. All right, that's our first conversation. Well, did I just say first conversation? That's right, we're going to have another conversation. Idiom conversation, and we'll see what they're saying in just a moment. Let's describe the picture. I see two kids, and if I had to guess, I would say they're six or 7 years old, maybe even 5. I don't know. I would guess about 6 years old. And one's name is Joe, and the other is Kelly. Joe is a boy, and Kelly is a girl. They're almost the same height, right? So let's start with Joe. Joe has on red shoes, and looks like his shoes are different from Kelly's, almost the same color, except that Joe's shoes are with laces, with strings that go through and they tie up the shoe. Kelly has Velcro straps. Velcro straps? Google image search, here we come. Velcro straps. Okay, so that's a Velcro strap, and we'll make it more specific. Velcro strap shoes. All right, so you can see this one has 2 straps right here. As you open them and then they go back closed. It's just the easy way to tie your shoe, right? Versus little Joe, he has shoelaces. Right? So these are colorful shoelaces. This is what the shoelaces would look like when they're pulled out of the shoes. Okay, so shoes with shoelaces take quite a bit longer to tie than Velcro. Well, not a super amount of time longer, but Velcro is just really easy. Okay, let's go back to the conversation. All right, so Joe, he has red shoes on and he has blue jeans on. I'd say he has a dark green shirt and it has 2 pockets right in front. It's a button-up shirt, and he has his shirt untucked, which means it's out over the top of his pants. It's not tucked in, it's untucked. Long sleeve shirt, and he has his hands folded behind his back like a little gentleman. He's looking at something that we can't see that's outside the picture. I would say Joe's hair is very long for a boy, and you could say his haircut and my haircut are opposite. All right? And Joe has brown hair, looks like brown eyes, and a very innocent face. Kelly, she's looking right at the camera, directly at us. If we look at her face, it looks like she's looking right at us. Kelly has red shoes, like we talked about before. She has Velcro straps on her shoes. Looks like she also has blue jeans on. I would say her jeans are maybe newer or just a little bit darker color blue than Joe's are. Kelly's also carrying a handbag or a large purse, you could say, and it's white and it looks like it has black trim on it. And Kelly just looks like a neat little lady. She has a red or dark pink or light red coat on, and it has white fringes or white borders around the neck and around the cuffs. The cuffs are the part right here, the handcuffs where your hands come out. And it looks like the belt, or the coat's a nice coat. It has a belt and it has 4 big buttons on the front. Kelly's hair is brown and it's fairly long. It would probably go down to midway down her back. Her mouth is open a little ways. I don't know if she's going to start smiling or going to start saying something. But here we have Joe and Kelly. If I had to summarize what I see in this picture very quickly, I'd say there are 2 kids standing maybe on a bridge. Before I summarize, let's talk about the location. Location looks like it could be a bridge. It could be the edge of maybe a great view, a wall. The fence is probably to keep people back so you don't fall over the edge. in the background is really blurry. I'm not quite sure. It could be a big mountain. It could be a big hill. But maybe it's part of a park or something way up on a hill, and they have a fence so that people don't fall down the hill. And okay, so if I summarize this picture, I would say there are two kids standing next to a fence, maybe on a bridge, something like that, a stone bridge, and they're looking at the camera and someone's taking their picture. Okay, let's see what they're talking about. Looks like Joe is going to start the conversation. Mom says silence is golden, but she talks all day long on her phone. Kelly, yeah, Mom loves to gossip about celebrities and the drama in their lives. Joe, did you know Mom talks so loudly on the phone? Oops, let's fix that quick. Did you know Mom talks so loudly on the phone that she wakes the neighbors? Kelly, silence is golden. I'm more worried about my coat matching my shoes. Once again, let's make the idioms bold so they jump out and we can see how they're used in the conversation. All right, Joe uses it once and Kelly uses it once. All right, okay, I'm going to say the conversation at regular speed. Go ahead and follow along. Joe, Mom says silence is golden, but she talks all day long on her phone. Kelly, yeah, Mom loves to gossip about celebrities and the drama in their lives. Joe, did you know Mom talks so loudly on the phone that she wakes the neighbors? Kelly, silence is golden. I'm more worried about my coat matching my shoes. All right, Joe says Mom says silence is golden. He could have said, Mom says it's better to be quiet, or Mom says it's better to not talk so much. Kelly also says silence is golden. And here, silence is golden is a sentence all by itself. It's just saying something. Silence is golden. It's a statement. Okay, she could have said it's better to be quiet, or it's better to not say anything at all, or just keep silent. So, it looks like Mom talks a lot on her phone all day long. When it says all day long here, which is another idiom, it could mean two things. We would need more information to find out. One meaning is that literally all day long, when she wakes up until when she goes to sleep, she never stops talking on the phone. More likely, she talks on the phone for a long time, takes a break to eat, go to the bathroom, or do something like that, and she just talks all day long, not the whole day, but for large parts of the day. Maybe she has the hands-free device, the Bluetooth earpiece or whatever it is, and she can put the phone in her pocket, do whatever she needs to do, go to the bathroom, cook, watch TV, and constantly stay on the phone. Gotta talk about those celebrities. And celebrities are just famous people, right? Let's see, let's put it into Google search. What shows up when we put in celebrities? Okay, so singers, dancers, actresses, famous athletes, I don't know, celebrities. They're supposed to be incredible, right? Because we all just love to watch them. Oh my goodness, you know what happened? And oh my goodness, she actually uses pink toilet paper, not white toilet paper. Oh, and they had chicken last night. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go back to conversation. So, about celebrities and the drama in their lives. Drama is another word for stress, but it's like negative stress, distress, things that are causing problems, causing complications, causing headaches, causing negative stress in our lives. So in the lives of celebrities, well, they're people, so I imagine they worry about what most of us do, money, making sure your kids are raised well. Does my kid have a good education? Oh, my parents are getting old, stuff like that. But they also have extra drama that we probably don't have to worry about, like paparazzi. Do you know what paparazzi are? Well, I think that's a great question to ask. Google image search. Oh, I love you, Mr. Google. Let's look up paparazzi. Oh, there it is right there. Don't have to type it out. So, in short, paparazzi are the people that chase the celebrities and want to take pictures of them. And then they usually, if they're independent contractors, they will sell those pictures to magazines, tabloids, news agencies, social media, who knows. And they make money by taking pictures of celebrities, because guess what? Everyone wants to know what celebrities are doing, what they're eating, what they're saying, what they're wearing, what perfume they're wearing, all this stuff. So, I mean, paparazzi, it's a big business. And maybe some of the celebrities like it, maybe some of the celebrities don't. I would say certain celebrities probably just eat it up. Like Kim Kardashian. I used to be like, wow, that's such a boring, it's just a waste of time. Now I kind of admire Kim Kardashian. First, they're incredibly rich, and they've convinced people, their business plan is incredible. They've convinced people to watch them all day long, to just live their life, right? So that means she has the ability to sell her perfume, her clothing line, her jewelry. I don't really know what she sells. But she creates this business, incredible business, off of people just wanting to watch her. So I admire her. I don't watch her. I don't really care about what she's doing. But her business plan, holy cow, it's incredible. So paparazzi are people that, it's like a gang of photographers. They just follow celebrities around, or they wait for celebrities hoping to get that great photo. All right? So back to the conversation. So drama in celebrities' lives could be regular drama that you and I have, or it could also be like paparazzi, people chasing them around, and then they don't get as much privacy as they want, stuff like that. So mom talks all day long, really loudly, so loudly. Oh my God, did you hear what happened with that celebrity? That the neighbors wake up. I bet the neighbors are not so happy that mom talks on the phone all day long. Kelly ends the conversation by saying, I'm more worried about my coat matching my shoes. And so she's comparing two things, her coat and her shoes. If we look in the picture, her coat is like a shade of red. It's like a lighter shade of red, I would say. And her shoes, I would say her shoes are a darker shade of red than her coat. And so Kelly is worried. Does my coat match my shoes? Or in other words, does my coat look good with my shoes? Do they go together? Go together means, do they match each other? Do they look well together? Another word, gossip. Gossip is usually seen as a negative thing. It's talking about other people. And a lot of times, I would say most of the times, gossip is not very positive. So if you're talking about your neighbors, oh my goodness, did you see what she wore? I can't believe she wore those shoes with those earrings. So it's negative, right? You're gossiping about the person. When you gossip about someone, you're talking about them, and they're probably not there. Because if you're willing to say bad things about people when they're not there, it's very rare that you're going to say those bad things about them when they are there. So celebrity magazines and all this stuff, oh, she lost weight, she gained weight, she's so fat, oh, she wore that dress, I can't believe it. So a lot of it is criticizing, saying negative things, so that would be gossip. Yeah, gossip and rumors and things that go around that may or may not be true, but people talk about it, and they're usually criticizing someone else. Okay? All right, so that is our second conversation. In this lesson, we used the idiom silence is golden and a couple of pictures, and we created conversations. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Have a wonderful day.